I used to work at a small, struggling restaurant, barely making enough to survive. The owner, Mr. Davis, was the kindest man I'd ever met. Even when we had few customers, he always gave free meals to those who couldn't afford them. One evening, a homeless man named Robert walked in. He looked weak, hungry, and embarrassed to ask for food. But Mr. Davis didn't hesitate. He gave him a warm meal and even packed extra food for him to take. Robert started coming in every week, not just for food, but to help clean dishes, take out the trash, whatever he could do in return. Some customers complained. They said he was bad for business. But Mr. Davis never turned him away. Then out of nowhere, the landlord increased the rent. The restaurant couldn't afford it, and we were forced to shut down. Mr. Davis lost everything, or so we thought. A few days later, Robert returned, this time in a brand new suit. Turns out Robert wasn't just some homeless man. He was a former businessman who had lost everything due to a bad deal. But after months of saving and rebuilding, he had regained his fortune. And he came back for one reason: to buy the restaurant and give it back to Mr. Davis. "You gave me food when I had nothing. Now it's my turn to give you something in return," he said. That day I learned a lesson I'll never forget. Kindness is an investment. You never know who will return the favor. You might miss out on our next interesting stories if you are not following us.